If you're someone who feels stuck in daydreaming but you never actually take action, I'm going to show you exactly how creating simple structure in your life can truly change everything for you. Hi, I'm Eileen. I'm a first-gen Latina that grew up in a chaotic, low-income household, but I still managed to achieve my dream reality all by implementing core systems in my life that helped me create the life that I want. So definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel to learn more, and I will also link my socials down below in the caption. There's something so powerful about daydreaming, and it's the fact that this is actually a visualization tactic. A lot of people look at daydreaming like it's a waste of time, but I actually find it to be a very intentional tool that you can use to create the life that you want. And the reason why is because daydreaming is essentially visualization. And when you spend time visualizing the life that you want and feeling the feelings of that dream reality, you're actually in turn influencing your actions. But there's a disconnect here, which is that a lot of people, once they're done daydreaming, they come back to the present moment and they realize that isn't the life that they have, and they realize the gap is so far off between what they're currently living and the life that they want that it feels impossible. So those feelings that come up about it feeling so out of reach really are what get in the way of you taking action. I personally use visualization as a tool to feel the feelings of that ideal reality that I want in order to take action. But I think especially when it comes to people coming from marginalized communities and low-income families and just limited resources in general, this could be really difficult because it feels so out of reach. It feels like it's not feasible. It feels like the opportunities out there aren't meant for you, and I resonate with that deeply. If you haven't seen my other videos, I talk about how I personally had to overcome my environment to be able to achieve the life that I want, to achieve a full ride scholarship, to achieve my dream career, to get my dream apartment. Really the bridge to be able to go from just daydreaming to actually taking action. It's really about implementing structured systems in your life that leave you no room to show up otherwise. You'll have a very clear vision in place of what you're working towards and what you're striving towards. You'll also align your environment as much as possible to the person that you are trying to become. And it's also about time blocking. It's about time blocking your time and energy intentionally so that the time that you are spending is very much geared towards that dream reality. For example, if you're striving for a specific career, then you'd have specific time blocks to support applying towards those jobs or networking for those jobs or looking for those opportunities. Having a structured framework in place is really what's going to take you from point A to point B. It's really what's going to take you from that daydreaming state, believing that this is something that you want, feeling it to your core that it's something that you deserve, that it's meant for you, to actually taking action so that you can get the life that you want. Personally, when I was trying to get into tech, it felt so out of reach for me, but I spent a lot of time networking. I spent a lot of time looking for the opportunities, joining programs that would enable me to join a tech company, researching tech lingo. But it was because I truly claimed that identity of being someone in the tech industry. I also set up my environment so that I had a dedicated study area so I can really hone in and lock in on learning about the tech industry, focusing on my portfolio, my resume, and having an execution plan in place where I intentionally time block my time and energy to apply, to network, to research. And all of that really is what it's really going to force you to take action, because you essentially would have no other option but to show up that way. So if you're interested in learning more about how you can go from daydreaming to taking action, highly recommend watching my other YouTube videos on my systems frameworks. I'll link them down below, and I will also link my socials so you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok to learn more. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you did, and I can't wait to keep building with you.